This is totally self-indulgent. But I have a vehicle to share my creative shit and the creative stuff with people around me. All right, let's do it. Okay, so the weight thing, the story goes like this. So I got up in the morning and I weighed myself on the scale and it was 235, which is actually 13 pounds less than 248, which I weighed myself beforehand. But then Gabby told me, Adrian said that the scale gives you different weights if you step on it different times. So I was like, what? So I stepped on it again and I was 238. So then I moved it to the living room and stepped on it in there and I was 243. So then I took it in the bathroom and then I was 235 again. And then I stepped on it again in the bathroom and I was 238. So I'm kind of rounding it off to be 238. But then I got to wonder, was I 248 when I first started? So Costco scales, yo. That's the issue. So I don't know. I'm going to have to just weigh myself 3 times from now on. I lost a lot of weight. That's all I can say. I feel good, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep rocking till I get down to 200. That's the goal. I think people see things in this world as concrete, like he's a solid person or she's a solid person, you know, but nothing's concrete. Concrete's not even concrete. I mean, yeah, there are good people and bad people, but they're good now in this moment with these circumstances. I think that's why it's hard for people to empathize, because they just think people are just this one thing in this moment, but you're not one thing all the time. You're completely different than the person you were 10 years ago or 2 years ago or last month. You're different.
The lady told me she's the foreman.
An exercise in empathy I like to do is I like to imagine that our spirits are all facets of one thing. And then each of us is poured into these bodies and having all these different experiences. Sometimes when I'm on the subway, I'll stop and look at the crowded car, try to imagine what got these people to this moment. Like, what's going on in their lives right now? And if it was me, how would I be feeling? Like, what would have happened to get me to that moment?